Hello and welcome to yet another live stream here, Gamereactor Live,
the number one Gamereactor Live
stream. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I am, of course, Dori and I am retired.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Joined here with Nick Holmberg, and we're going to take a look at a couple of games from one of my favorite indie studios, PC indies, Vlambeer.
But this is also out on PS4, right?
Yes. Actually, this is not just my favorite indie studio. They seem to be liked by most everybody, seeing as that they are now out on almost all platforms with Luftrausers, which is the first game that we're going to take a look at. They're released on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. All at the same
Is
time.
it both previous gen and current gen?
Yeah.
Let's call it that for now.
Yeah.
By the way.
And Vita, I believe, as well for Luftrausers.
Just having seen 30 seconds of it, I could see this work on the Vita.
Definitely, definitely. And we have an interview with Rami of Vlambeer coming up tomorrow. I was trying to finish it today, which is why I skipped lunch, but didn't quite make it, so it'll be up tomorrow. And he has some interesting things to say about the cooperation with Sony and stuff like that. Basically, they had the game done for 8 months and then had to wait for certification to get it out.
Right.
You know, on
We've heard
the
that story
before.
before.
Yes, but interesting story.
Yeah.
See that tomorrow. I was also gonna try to Skype him in today, but
so tomorrow watch the replay and the interview.
Exactly, for an even more in-depth view. But yes, we're gonna start with Luftrausers. We've actually played this before on the stream. We played it on the PS3 with Thomas Blickfeld when we took
this game.
Yeah, when we took a look at some of the shmups.
Okay.
But now we're playing it on the PC. With the keyboard, and we will be giving away 5 codes on Steam for Luftrausers. And
do you want to like you had like a one on?
Yes, exactly. We are today prepared, unlike usually. So, if you're watching this on YouTube, write us a comment.
So 1 code is given away on
YouTube to the best comment.
Yeah.
1 comment will be given away to the guys here. 1 code, sorry, for the guys in the IRC chat.
Best comment in the chat, yeah?
Yes. And then we're gonna figure something out.
There was also 1 will be flashed on the screen.
Yes.
There's a good chance that will be taken while we're streaming live, so if you're watching the replay, we'll try it, but...
Yeah, and then 2 will sort out during the stream, something about like...
So we're 60% prepared.
Yeah, what score will I get? And then when we play Nuclear Throne...
Will anybody fall asleep?
We'll see. But let's dive into Nuclear Throne. Now, the goal of today's stream is to, let me see here, rank. If we get this, yes. Here you see Mr. Creosote above me in the rankings.
Yeah, not surprised.
Yes, that is Mike Holmes of Gamereactor EU. So the goal of today's stream is to beat that score. I've been trying
So it says best friends. Is there like another friends list? Or is that just the friends?
Friends.
Okay.
They spruced it up a little bit. I wouldn't
I
wouldn't quite put Mike there.
Okay. I just want that on the consoles now, because now that they've, even like I don't have that many friends, but if you can have 1,000 friends on Xbox and 2,000 on
and you want to have 1,000,
then it's just like
friends.
I just want to be able to say like, okay, maybe 100 of them are my best friends, or maybe 10 or something. Cause
the Star Club.
Yeah, something. Because now I'm at like 130, 140, and it's just like if I want to find it's not even liking someone more than the other. It's just finding people. It's
Talk
impossible.
about first world problems.
Yeah.
Oh, look at all these friends I have.
Yeah.
Too many friends. Anyway, goal of today's stream is to beat 19,850.
Okay.
As you can see, I haven't quite made it. My best is 17,000. I haven't beaten 18,000 yet, which is annoying. Anyway, let's check out the hangar here. I haven't quite unlocked all the parts, but I do have some favorites.
Okay.
Now,
random? Do you like that one?
No. So you can choose three portions of your plane to assemble the plane. You have the weapon, which is the original. Is
Let me just say, wouldn't it be epic if you chose random and then beat the score?
Yes,
on the stream.
We'll give that a shot as well. Like you said, you can randomize. You can choose the original weapon.
The versatile.
Yes, the laser, spread, missiles, cannon, and then some.
And all of them have like benefits, because I'm thinking
benefits,
machine
and
gun, laser.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem quite fair.
As you can see here, it's a versatile machine gun. Continuous beam piercing, slow turn while firing on the laser. Heavy kickback on the spread, so you'll move slower forward. Homing missiles, max 4 active, and I think the homing on the missiles isn't good enough.
Okay.
You still have to be kind of directional towards the foes that you want to hit. Cannon, really big, but it takes a long time to reload. I prefer the spread, just shotgun it.
Okay.
The body, you can have, the original, good all around. You have the armor, which is more health and slower movement. Yeah. Then you have melee, which means that when you hit enemies, you take less damage, but also less impact damage, but you also have less health when you get shot.
So you fly into people?
Yeah.
Or? Okay.
Yeah. Then you have the nuke, which is just, when you get taken out, there's kill everything on the screen. But I don't think you get points for all of those.
Okay.
Then you have the bomb, so it just randomly drops bombs while you're flying.
Okay.
The engine, original, and then you have the super boost, gungeon.
So it shoots bullets out of the back?
Yes.
Okay.
Very useful.
You could do a very nice kamikaze setup there with like bombs and bullets flying everywhere.
Yeah. And you have the underwater, meaning when you dive underwater you don't take as much damage, but it's slower to accelerate to full speed.
But you regen to full health?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then the hover engine, meaning basically if you don't press the accelerator, you just float.
Okay.
And like I said, there's some that I haven't unlocked in all of these. Let's actually,
Let's start with random in all
random on all of them. Let's see what happens.
Let's get it out of the way.
Yeah. Let's do it.
So you don't even know what you have?
No. Okay, I have the laser, I have the melee, and I have the gungeon. Now the thing is, when you get hit, you can see the circle around you draws closer.
Yeah.
And you don't heal while you're shooting, so you have to stop shooting to heal, and then
But I mean, that's the good thing about having the gungeon. That doesn't count as shooting, does it?
Exactly. And also, you can kind of level it out so you have several guys following you.
Yeah.
And then shoot them with.
Let me hear the multiplier. How does that work? Well, when does it go up and when does it go down?
It goes up while shooting, basically.
So if you stop shooting,
no, if I stop hitting stuff, it'll go down.
But now it reset.
Yeah.
Why did it reset?
Because I got hit and I stopped shooting.
Okay.
Now, and the thing is, your score doesn't get counted unless, you stop. So it counts up, and if then you die without it,
then you lost that money or what?
And a pitiful score of 8,000.
Okay.
Let's try one more with random. Okay.
But you have 1 life?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here I have the homing missiles, the gungeon still, and I think this is just a regular normal body.
So when you can choose to stop, you said, to bump the score, or what was it?
Yeah. You see up on the left, that's my score that's locked down.
Yeah.
Up on the right is the score that's counting up. So say I get the score up to 19,000 and then I get taken out without it going up on the left.
But how was it you got it up on the left?
By stopping the multiplier.
Okay.
You see
you
here,
did that by not shooting.
so I have 15, I don't do anything,
okay.
It counts up on the other side.
Alright.
And the music in
but
this...
that's risky because then you lose the multiplier as well.
Exactly. So you, but you have to also think like, okay, shit, there's a whole fuckload of things on the screen right now. The likelihood of me being taken out is very high. Then you should maybe lock down your score.
But that's also where you'll get a shitload of points.
Yes. So it's a risk-reward thing. Ooh. These ships are the worst because they anticipate where you're going while everything else is just...
Can you shoot those, like kill them?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything you can't kill?
No.
Okay.
The music in this game is awesome. And then the more you play, the more different modes, the more different kind of modes you unlock. And I can go into the options here and actually change the color palette.
Okay, Jesus Christ.
And then there's the very hard mode that I can play as well. I'll show you that in a little bit. Seems that I actually have the same loadout here for some reason. It didn't randomize again.
Benke says his record is 17,705.
Well, suck it. Mine is bigger.
Suck it, mine is bigger.
Yeah.
So, how does that work with you and Mike then?
Well, obviously that would be the reverse scenario.
Yes. But, so you're playing on Steam, so it counts your Steam friends?
Yes.
There's no, like, because I obviously would have a better score on PS4, but you can't, it doesn't go...
No, it's not cross-platform. Now I'm gonna try out...
But I guess it should be like
layout.
PS3, PS4 Vita should have like...
Yeah,
do you know if it's cross-buy?
No idea, actually. Yeah, and we're giving out Steam codes, so giving out the PC version today. Now this is kind of my preferred layout that I've been playing with recently. So I have the kind of the shotgun here. I have the super boost to negate the knockback of the shotgun. Ooh.
Well, what's the knockback you're talking about?
Oh, because I have the shotgun, it has a knockback.
So whenever you shoot, you get stopped?
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. It basically
okay.
Reduces my speed. So then I have the super boost to negate that, so I kind of keep the normal speed.
And what's the... So you have shotgun
and
boost?
And then I have the bomb dropping body. So it just drops
okay.
random bombs, which is, you know, you can get lucky hits on the ships with that.
Yeah. All right. Benke says it's cross-buy on Vita PS3.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so it's not out on PS4, or is it?
It's coming, don't know if it's
okay.
out.
Alright, that's nice. More cross-buy stuff. If they could make it so it was cross-buy and you would also get it on Xbox and Steam at the same time, then that would be perfect. Would you consider this a hard game?
Yes. It's very easy to get into and start playing, but very hard to master.
Like most of these high score based
SMOPs, yeah.
No, but also like yeah, you could say Resogun is one, but I'd say even the Trials is similar that way. It has the high score elements and it gets pretty hard. You know, the easiest. It's the first levels are pretty easy, but you get to the later ones, like even surviving is hard, and getting a decent score is like near impossible. And I mean, you could say the same for like Pac-Man or something like that. That's a very easy game to understand, but getting like a good score in that is hard.
You see, I had a higher score, but I didn't lock it down.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that.
Good. It was very high.
Yeah. I'll watch the replay tomorrow after I watch the interview. Yes, we're playing on PC, for people wondering.
As evident by the keyboard.
Yeah. But I mean, no, it's in the. They can't see that in this. So.
That's Lass's fault. That's bad friend.
Well, they want to see your pretty face instead. Although, maybe Lass, can we change his close-up to just the keyboard instead of his face?
That was not a serious request. Keep the camera on the talent.
I thought your talent was...
No. I mean, look at the screen.
Yeah.
I'm
trying to look away.
I'm obviously not doing that great in that department.
And 20 multiplier is the maximum, as far as I could tell?
Yeah, and then it hits... And blinks, and that is gone.
So was that on purpose, you bumped that? Or
No, it was just, there was nothing around.
That's why you said yeah.
No.
Everything I do is on purpose, just sometimes I don't know it before I do it. So, for people who haven't played it, can you explain the controls?
Well, the controls are pretty easy. You use the directionals up, down, and
that's
left, right.
That way the plane flies.
Yeah, okay. And then it's X to shoot.
X to shoot, okay.
And then you let go to heal.
And that would mean bumping the score as well.
Yeah.
Although you could still fly around, it's just stop shooting and you'll get... How does that work with the bombs actually? Because then it can be hard to bump the multiplier if there's a lot of...
No, they only drop while I'm shooting.
Ah, okay. Because could you see there's a lot of stuff happening, you're like, I want to bump, and then it just keeps dropping bombs, and if there's a lot of enemies, well... We're getting a request to see Solfin in his manly flannels shirt. Well, I'm sad to say he's not here today.
No.
So we'll get him on. Actually, I'm kind of hoping to get him in for... I want to, we have Champions League final coming up at the end of May. I think that's a perfect day to play some FIFA. Get Solfin in, flannels shirt.
Yeah, or we can play the new FIFA Brazil.
Yeah, we should do that but that should be later when the World Cup is out. Like for the Champions League final, play the final, the two clubs in the final. Hopefully it'll be Madrid. If not, I probably don't want to do it. But yeah, I think that would be fun. And Solfin always wears that shirt, so I'm sure he'll be wearing that as well. Benke says in a chat, there's one certain way to promote cross-buy, buy games that are cross-buy. If publisher sees there's a benefit to it, more will come. True, and I'm actually doing that. I actually heard recently that Drinkbox, I think, made Guacamelee, right?
Yeah.
That they said, because there's this old talk about, the Vita hasn't sold a lot of units and it's a failure and all that stuff. They say it's very good for them. They're earning good money on it because of the, there's not a lot of games, there's not a lot of Vita sold, but the people who have a Vita buy
everything.
Yeah, so it's an insane attach rate on that system compared to everything else. Yeah. And when you then make a good game, pretty much everyone buys it.
Yeah.
So they were very happy about it, and that's another game that's cross-buy. Guacamelee.
And they're coming out with a new game soon, right?
Are they? Yeah,
they've announced something.
They should. I mean,
recently.
it's been a while since Guacamelee came out.
Oh shit! Stay away.
So how hard do you consider to beat Mike's score? Is that is it like...
Seeing as I've been trying for quite some time.
Like off stream as well?
Nah, yeah. Okay. I mean at home, when I find the time.
Because for someone not playing it can be you have a number that's pretty close, but it's like...
Yeah, and I got there first and then he beat it and now I haven't been able to match it.
That's
the worst.
That's like me and Thomas playing Stardust on the Vita when that came out. We were both like, there's no way you can do a better score than this. And then generally he would beat my score and I was like, I can't beat it. Next day I would beat it. And then I couldn't get it higher until he beat me again, and then I could get a little bit higher, and we would just keep going like that.
And I think the airship has shown up.
Is there any sort of end level or bosses?
Yeah,
or
that would be this guy.
So, don't fly into the missiles.
This guy.
So what happens when you kill that?
No, it just keeps going until you're dead, basically.
Okay, so you will have that airship come.
Yeah.
Does it get harder with more enemies? Does it escalate, or does it?
It keeps filling up the screen with more and more and more.
Benke says, Drinkbox announced Sever It at PAX East. Guacamelee is coming out on PS4, Xbox, and Wii U in a special edition. Really like Guacamelee, that was a pretty good game.
Yeah.
I wonder if, I guess you'll probably have to buy it again when it's a special version. Yeah. That's their excuse of not being part of the cross-buy thing. I really like that about like when the PS4 launched, like if you had PlayStation Plus, you got Resogun, and there was one other game. What was that? There was one other game you got. But then also, like, I had bought Flower and I bought Flow, and they were cross-buy, and they were like retroactive. So you just get those games. That's pretty cool.
Now I changed my loadout, so now I have more armor.
I like that it changes the, like you can see.
Yeah, and it has like a, a specific name for all the available loadouts.
How do you earn those loadouts? You said you didn't have all of them.
Yeah, by getting points and hitting certain like achievements.
Is it okay? So you can go see. I want this thing. I need to do this.
No, not quite. It doesn't say what it's gonna unlock. It just says kill 30 enemies.
Get something.
Shooting non-stop.
Okay.
And that'll get you some reward.
But you can at least see which things you need to do to get the.
Yeah.
Okay. And so that means you can also see how many you have left if you want to look for it.
That's the thing. They just pop up like 3 at a time.
Okay.
So I haven't quite noticed if I can actually.
Have you talked to Mike about that? Does he have all of it unlocked, or?
I'm not sure.
Maybe he has some super special thing that the no die shell thing or something. Benke says Dori should show off the SFMT mode if Nick wants to see a lot of enemies.
I am going to do that in a little bit. There's actually an achievement for surviving more than 10 seconds on that.
Oh.
And I got that achievement. So.
But 10 seconds doesn't sound like a
lot. Well, we'll have you try it.
So you are into a lot of these 2D games.
Yeah. To your displeasure during the Gaming Olympics?
No, actually, well, that was more like a diversity thing. I actually play mainly on the Vita, but I actually play a lot of these games. So I was just wondering, where does this rank in, like, how much you like it and difficulty, and what are the favorites?
In difficulty, it's pretty high up there.
What would be the hardest one?
Oh.
Of these?
I mean, if I can put Super Meat Boy in the same category, that's it.
Yeah, that's pretty hard.
Binding of Isaac is there as well. By the same dev, incidentally, as Super Meat Boy. Binding of Isaac is actually getting a PS4, I don't know what you call it, redub? They're basically remaking the game for the PS4.
Okay, so it's the same as Guacamelee, it's like a special edition sort of thing.
But like the original game was made in Flash, so it regularly crashes, even on like powerful PCs. So it's like, I've been watching some runs on YouTube. They're like, and they're not even mad. They're like, I got such a good loadout that it crashed. That's like winning the game.
Okay.
Like, I would have beaten the boss with this. So.
Flash is like the bane of my existence.
Oh, it's Tuesday. Time to upgrade.
Jesus Christ.
Oh. My score is so low because I haven't been able to keep a multiplayer up for more than 2. even though I've been alive for a long time. I thought it was there.
The flash thing is also like, I have uninstalled it, but then like we need it here at work, so you have no choice.
Ooh, close, so close.
Alright.
So close to death.
Bengt says he talked like you actually talked about that you have the different color schemes that you unlock. That he actually finds the Tapir tone one a little harder than say the grayscale one.
Yeah. Well, let's give it a shot. Grayscale.
Indian Cobra is asking about a horror stream. I've been very confused about.
Yeah, we've been talking about that today.
So I was asking about Dying Light, which is the Techland game,
which is
which is a zombie game.
Yes.
And I was asking about when is that coming out because someone was talking about PS4 with that, and then apparently Daylight is the one, and you've bought that, and that's coming out, but that's made by Zombie Studios.
That's coming out today on the PC.
And it's not a zombie game, but it's made by Zombie Studios.
Yes.
And I think it's coming out tomorrow in the US and Wednesday in Europe for PlayStation apparently.
Yeah. But I thought it would be could be nice and cozy if we like black out the windows and bring out the night vision cam, and I'll do a little run on Daylight soon.
And yeah, we're planning on streaming Watch Dogs when that comes out for sure. But we'll see about that when we get closer. It's always, with bigger games, it's a little bit more of a puzzle to make it work and when we can stream it. And we want to get prices as well. And
yeah. And we also try to get like devs to, although it doesn't happen as often as we would like.
Yeah, there's a lot of timing with that.
It was actually really nice when we played World of Vikings last week to get Gordon in. It was a nice, half an hour interview. I think I talked for like 5 minutes total.
And I actually really liked that he was like playing the game with us.
Oh yeah, and then he showed up.
I want to do that more. But yeah, and then there's the whole thing about what kind of game it is, because you don't want to spoil the game too much, and if it's multiplayer, you don't have to worry about spoilers, but it's more fun to play with you guys watching. And that's probably my favorite thing about doing the GTA stuff, that it's you can feel there's like a community building there for us, which is really fun.
So we're gonna do definitely more of that in the future.
Yeah. And I mean, I need to get that trophy for getting to level something in multiplayer.
So let's try out SFMT mode.
Okay, what does that stand for? Super fucking mother trippy?
No, nobody knows.
Okay.
But as you can see, when I switch to it, you get the skull in the background here.
Okay, but they count for the same high score? Or is that a different one?
So if we go to the score here...
What you played was normal mode?
Yeah. So if we go to the rank here, Mike hasn't even touched it. But you can see the score is wildly lower.
I can see the guys on the right, that there's a way up there for you.
Yeah. But I mean, 3,965 worldwide. I ain't even mad.
But how we were like 18,000 on the other list or something?
Okay, so prepare yourself.
How long can you survive underwater?
Not long enough. Well, with the water body, I guess I can survive for a bit, but I'm not even trying to shoot, I'm just trying to survive.
Yeah, that's the thing, like the score thing, I could see be pretty hard, but the 10-second thing doesn't seem that hard.
Let's try it again.
And yes, tomorrow we have a special thing. We actually have multiple things happening tomorrow. We have one thing that's secret, and then we have another thing that I don't know if we can talk about.
No, we can't talk about it.
And then there will be a third thing as well. So a lot of stuff going on tomorrow, so you should definitely join us for that. And it'll be a little bit of a puzzle to make everything work for that.
A lot of ins, a lot of outs.
Yeah.
Let's try the cannon. with the body and Gungeon.
I'm just gonna get some water.
Yes. Oh. I thought we had people for that. Come on.
Probably hear the whole thing all the way.
You wanna give it a go?
Nah. You go. I need a controller for that stuff.
Let's try. Ooh. Yeah, let's try this one.
Wow, that's like. Well, actually, when you get up in the air, it looks pretty good. It's like reverse colors or something.
Yeah, you can't really see the enemies that well. All gray.
Is there a version like this where it's like not where it's just normal?
Well, not that I've unlocked at least.
Okay. So it starts with the sepia one, or?
Yeah, that brown one that we started with. Oh, come on. There we go.
Yeah, and as they're being mentioned in the chat, we're working on playing the Amazing Spider-Man game.
Yeah,
at some point. We'll see when that actually happens.
I think the plan right now is for Monday next week, but that's not locked down.
Yeah, it's coming out on Friday. We'll see.
But we have a lot of Spider-Man 2 swag to give away for that.
So we'll do something with that one day. Yeah, we have the first film on DVD. We have some, was it magnets? And then like a bag.
Yeah, tote bags. We have.
So we'll do like bags with the film and different things in it.
Yeah.
A swag bag.
Oh,
is this the normal mode?
Yeah.
You're on 16,000.
Yeah. Come on, fly away, lock it down.
Oh, you're not gonna make this.
Almost made my own high score.
And his was 18,000 what?
It's 18,000 something, yeah.
Okay.
I need to break 19, basically.
You need to break 20,
well,
basically. That's the big thing, right?
Well, I need to break 100,000 plus.
No, but I mean 20 is where you really get, that's a totally new
lease on life.
That reminds me of Trials. Of course, now we have it, and I played a bit on stream and off stream. And there's like a ski jump thing that I really enjoy. Yeah. Maybe because the devs were praising me so much for how good I was at a preview event, that I pretty much broke the studio record, which was awesome. But I remember there at the event, I got 139.9, and I got 139.8, like multiple times. But I couldn't break 140 meters. In the ski jump, which was so annoying.
Go.
And of course I haven't been able to break it now. And people online have done like 160 or something insane.
That's still in beta, isn't it?
Trials?
Yeah.
No, it's out.
Oh.
I played it over Easter when it was out, released.
Okay.
So you should actually get on that.
Out for PC as well?
I think it's out for not PS3, but everything else, I think. Not Vita.
No.
What was I about to say?
No,
oh yeah, the other really bad thing is, of course, I played on the Gamereactor live account here when we were streaming, and I have a couple of like scores now that I can't beat on my own account. It's Resogun all over again, where I've like set a better score in the Gamereactor live account. It's so annoying. And no, I haven't done like the hard tracks yet. I haven't unlocked those worlds. I would actually really love to do another Trials stream if we could get like one of the devs or like someone super good to show the harder levels. At a Ubisoft preview event for Trials Frontier, I think it's called, the iOS game. We made a bet with one of the devs where he was like, if you can just finish the level in, I think we got like 10 or 20 minutes. And it takes like, if you can just do it, it's like a minute or a minute and a half to finish the level. We got like 10, 15, 20 minutes to just finish the level. We would get like 20 euros or something from it. And of course we didn't. All right, let's go through them. The normal one was the grey one, the brown one.
This is the original one.
Yeah, and then it's called what?
Video Dreaming.
We haven't played that one yet,
no.
Right?
Destiny.
Okay.
That's this one we just played.
Weird thing, and that's black and white. That looks very similar to one of the other ones. Destiny.
Yeah, we have this one, and then this one. So this is black and white and inverted colors.
Ah, okay, yeah.
And this is just black and white.
And what was the, go through them again?
This is...
try that one, that looks funky.
This is the pink thing and inverted.
Oh, that wasn't what we played, right?
No. We played
that one.
This one.
So that's like pink inversed. Oh yeah, we should start looking at codes actually.
Yes.
So I think Lassage is just, not now, but at some point flash on the code,
yeah,
and then we need to give away the two other ones.
Yeah.
So... Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, the desk obscuring the... So get that code, quick.
We could actually, for future
and
stuff,
please,
we could do like a question mark instead of one of them, so people have to like...
yeah.
I've seen people do 2 question marks in an Xbox code, and then it's just like, that's a lot of options right there for people missing that. But so, I think maybe we should just give one away while we're playing this, and one while we're playing the other game.
Yep.
So let's say, what do you think Dori will get us a high score? Highest high score from now on until we're done playing?
Yeah. Try this one here.
It's already taken.
Sure, the code on the screen has been taken.
Branko says he's not able to log into Trials Uplay. I've actually had no problems with that. I logged in every time.
Yeah, I mean, Uplay isn't as bad as Origin is sometimes, but I had some problems back when I was playing Blood Dragon. Okay. Which is,
really,
of course, a single-player game. Yeah. But every now and again it will go, can't connect to server. It's like, come on.
That's I've heard a lot of complaints about Uplay, and some of it is not super like fancy done. And there's, I think it's on the PS4 where it looks like a web browser when you do it. But I've actually never had like connection problems or anything like that. And I like the way that it's, maybe it's a little bit too much, but there's like extra achievements that you do, and like that isn't necessarily connected to achievements or trophies in the games. Where you get stuff, like you get like wallpapers or in-game things like characters or something that's pretty fun. And you can actually spend them cross games, so you earn the points. There's like 4 or 5 missions in each game, but you don't have to spend them in that game. So if you're really good at Trials, you can earn points there. But then if you don't really care about the stuff you get there, you can maybe buy the Splinter Cell extra like gun or something. I don't really.
So basically,
like
you're getting like Uplay points.
Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah, but I like that it's not locked to that you need to spend those points in that game. Because for instance, like right now, I don't think I've bought the stuff in Rayman because they just buy lumps. I'm like, I'd rather have the Aveline skin in, you know, Assassin's Creed or something. So that's pretty cool. So who got the code? No one has said they got it, I think. Always a good thing if you say you got it. That's nice to
Oh, I thought somebody had.
No, well, people say it doesn't work anymore. So someone has gotten it, but no one has volunteered. So we'll see.
I have to beat the score.
So what's the highest score you've had so far?
17,075.
But that's since I'm thinking for the competition.
Oh yeah, the highest score I've had today is 17,075. That's a pretty good run. Not good enough, obviously.
But I think we should say from now on instead. Yeah. So was that after we said from now on?
No.
Or, okay. So what's the highest you've had since then?
Is that 3,000 or something?
Okay. I'll try to keep an eye on that.
1,750.
All right, 15 minutes.
Now I'm using the hover body, meaning that the knockback is basically driving me as fast backwards as I normally would, you know, with the engines.
Okay.
Basically, I'm just driving backwards using my guns. It's not a bad idea, actually.
Can you see what your friends are using for the scores?
No.
There? Yeah.
I'll start with locking down this 9,000 here.
So that's the new record. I haven't seen any guesses so far, actually. So people should guess now. I think we'll leave it for. You know what? Instead, I think we should do what will your score be in the last one.
Okay.
And then we need to. Some people need to guess now, and then we'll say now is the last one. And when that starts, we'll. There are no more guessing.
Cut it off.
So yeah, right now, guess what will be the score Dori will get in his last run, not the one run now. And the one who gets closest will win a code for Luftrausers on Steam. I need to look up how much this is on Vita.
I'm doing poorly.
Yeah, I don't see you beating Mike's score, but maybe you should change something.
I'm trying everything, man.
What did you get? You got a lot actually with the, was it the random stuff you actually got?
No, I had the spread, I had the body armor, and the dungeon. So let's try to keep with what worked.
Didn't you have the bombs actually when you did the good score? The bomb.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, this can't hurt. Get for following me. Get ass bullets.
Alright, that was 4,000 points. That's not bad. But it must be like R2 said about Resogun, it's about the multiplier.
Yeah, of course it is about that, but like I said, it's also about locking it down before you die.
Yeah. But it's like, if you want to beat Mike, you pretty much...
Gotta live dangerously.
Yeah, because, I mean, 20,000 is a long way if you only get a couple of thousand points at a time, you know. It's good we have Branko in the chat explaining the rules of the competition to everyone else. I think he's not participating because he doesn't have a
Steam account. No.
Yeah. So we have, I guess, 7,368 from Tiger.
Mm-hmm.
And Cobran says 7,000, so that's the range they're thinking.
Yeah, I mean, it's fitting with what I've been doing here today, I think.
What have you ever gone like 1,000 or something?
Yeah.
Because it could be like risky, just be like, oh, he's just gonna choke on this one, and then go really low or go really high.
Yeah.
Biohazard says 8,500. Lasse is guessing behind the camera, and he has no faith in you. 1,235.
Well, I mean, the smart move, of course, if we're doing, I mean, this is basically the Price is Right rules. So, say everybody's going around the 7,000 mark, somebody should go 1.
No, what you do is, I really like what Biohazard did. They're like, oh, there's 7,000. He just goes 8.5. So everything above 8.5, he'll win.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the Price is Right rules.
Because if you go 1, then you only win like half up to like 3,500.
Yeah, I mean, then the smart move is if somebody says 7,500, you say 7,501.
Yeah, then hope no one guesses just under you, because then you have like 2 points or something that you need to hit. Benke is giving you some pro tips here.
Oh, shoot.
Since the difficulty scales regardless, you need to just try and live dangerously. Getting a couple thousand and locking it down is not a great tactic.
Okay.
Says Benke, who has a lower score than you.
But I might be right, actually. Because, I mean, the screen just keeps on filling, so...
I'd say go for the bombs.
Yeah?
Yeah. That seemed to be working really well.
Oh yeah, that was... So I have the Gungeon and I have the bombs.
Was it the Gungeon?
Yeah, because the bombs come from the body and the Gungeon is from the engine.
Yeah, but let me see the different engines you have.
I have the Hover, Underwater, Gungeon, Super Boost, Original.
Okay. It might have been the Gungeon. I just feel like it was. But hey,
it was the Gungeon and the armor. But let's try this. So it's just armaments coming out of everywhere.
It's the way we like it. I feel like that's also your style.
Yeah.
Spray and pray. Just light up the sky. All right. Someone has faith in you. Sunai, I guess is the pronunciation, says let's go with 12,500.
Okay.
Any higher bid? Higher bidders? I actually feel like going back to Resogun again soon. I think I haven't played that in a while. And just check out the high scores maybe, to see if people have done some crazy stuff. I remember talking to the Housemarque guys, and they said that like there were scores that they didn't think was possible, and they like luckily the guy who had done it had like a video of it, so you could see like, Oh, this is how he did it.
Okay.
And they seem like guys who like they know their game pretty well. That was fun to hear.
So was that R2 that had to send it?
No. The thing is, for me, when I look at my friends list, R2 is just way above everything else. And the way he like talks about the other guys is just like, there's leaks. There's no way I'll beat him in that. I don't think so. Well, I can be persistent. So but so far, I think I'm beating him in trials, so that's good.
So that was 10,050.
Beat him in all the Finnish games, that's the goal. So how does the Branko is he goes 12,501. Can you explain? Maybe show the nuke engine at some point.
So what, the nuke?
Yeah. So that blows everything up when you die, and then you get that score.
I'm not actually sure, but let's try it.
So I think we do this nuke run and then one more. Well, I guess it's how long it takes. Maybe it's a short run. I mean, if that's what happens, then just read about if you can survive until some craziness. And then
until there's a lot on screen. And then
and maybe that will be good for the other mode.
Oh,
if there's just a shitload of screens, boom!
Yeah, but I don't think it counts, actually.
Alright, but you're getting a decent score now.
Oh, lost the multiplier.
That was okay, 4,300. Do one more of those and you're good. I like your styles and you just fly into the ship.
Kamikaze!
And then you fly out of it again.
Where are the planes? Give me something to shoot.
So you just got another 75 points.
Hot tamale.
It doesn't look like you get the...
No.
So what's the point of that?
It's just, you're not...
It's like this, where you're just like, I don't need it.
Exactly. I don't need any of the benefits of the bodies,
All right.
But I do. So I'm going back to the armor. This is the run. This is where I beat it.
I think you have time for this, and let's say this and one more, and then we move over. And what was the high score so far? I actually haven't counted. Let's see if we get a new one.
Yeah, but it's the last one. We're not counting the other ones.
Yeah. But it's like just to have an idea of guessing.
I mean, I've made 12. I made 17,000 earlier.
But most of it has been around 7,000.
5, 7, something like that. Pitiful, really, but.
So when this run ends, the bidding ends, and then we'll do one last. It'll be fun if you do like beat a score in this one, and then
do shit in the final one.
You're getting a decent score now, at least, if you can stay alive. 6,075 you're at now. 8,087. Good multiplier. Keep it going. 9,000, 9,6. But
and
you didn't
lost everything.
But you did get 9,8. You did get it. All right, so this is the one. Bidding ends. So if you're over 12,501, then Branko gets it.
Let's change the...
Let's see, we have the lowest guess is Indian Cobram with 7,000. That's actually a good guess right now, because if you're under 7,000, Cobram gets it. We have Tiger in there, Biohazard, and Sunai. Don't die.
Ah, not quite yet. I want to get these ships.
So far, not the best run.
I'm doing okay.
Alright, the multiplier is going up now. It looks a little bit better. Cobra is getting nervous. You're getting closer to that 7,000. Oh. Bumped it. So you're almost at 5,000 now.
Ooh.
Alright, 5-3. Oh. Did you actually make it out of that? That's insane.
Yes.
It's like you got Chewbacca on there on that plane to help you or some shit.
And of course the airship shows up early in this round.
Did it just show up?
Yeah.
So it's random when it shows up?
Yeah.
Have you ever killed the airship?
Yeah.
And you get a shitload of points for that?
That's the run that I got.
Okay,
my current
you're gonna die now.
Yeah.
So you got 6,000, which means Indian Cobra wins. Congratulations.
He wins by having no faith in me whatsoever. Yeah. Justifiably so.
He actually almost lost because he had too much faith.
Well, that's that.
Yeah. So for people just joining now, that was Luftrausers.
Yes.
And we're now
a
going
game
to
by Vlambeer that is out on the PC, on the PS3, and on the
PS4. On the Vita, yeah. Cross-buy PS3, Vita. We're giving away one code for best YouTube comment, one for best comment in the chat. We've flashed one on the screen. We've just given away one away for guessing the score.
Yeah.
And we're saving one for the second hour where we are streaming something completely different. So now,
so we are playing Nuclear Throne from Vlambeer as well. Now this game is still in early access, and they are doing something very interesting with the early access on this title.
Okay.
First of all, it costs more now than if you buy it when it's done.
Okay, I don't know if interesting is the...
That's one thing, because you are paying for being taking active part in the development. So they stream every week.
But you're paying more for that?
Yes, so you get access to watching them stream the games, the code.
You can only watch them stream?
No.
Okay.
And your input.
Okay.
And they listen to your input, because they don't know what the game is going to be yet. So they're listening to the ones in the early access that are telling you this works, this doesn't.
Okay.
So, and they're basically teaching game development to those interested.
I guess that's how it works.
It's like a course in game development.
I just feel like that's like a thing that would be a job before, where you get paid to help game development.
Well, that's another thing that I had a discussion with Rami at Rest a couple of weeks back about beta testers and games coming out in open beta and stuff. That used to be a paid position for people to get into game development to then become game designers. So,
but the betas we have nowadays is like it's demos basically often. Like the beta that's like 2 weeks before the game is released, that's not a beta.
Yeah. Anyway, this is Nuclear Throne, and they are actually, I think this is the first game that's sold through Twitch. So you can buy it through Twitch.
Really?
Yeah, and you get a DRM-free version and then later a Steam code. Okay. This is a roguelike dungeon crawler. Where
and most roguelikes have been like platformers, that we've played at least.
No, I mean the original roguelikes.
Yeah, but when we've played roguelikes, it's been...
I have unlocked all the characters that they have right now. But,
so you'd say this is basically like playing hardcore mode in Diablo?
Something like that. So we'll start with the fish.
Just for people who don't know, so this is a dungeon crawl and you have one life.
One life to get to the end.
It's over.
Yeah.
And at the end there's a boss that you try to kill and you get a score, or you're just like, I've done it?
I haven't gotten there yet.
Okay.
So
a hard game as well.
Very hard. And let's start with the fish, so we get more ammo, and then with the right mouse button we do a dodge roll.
Okay.
And this is all procedurally generated, so all the levels and enemies are randomly generated. And all the pickups and everything, yeah. Basically, everything that you would expect to stand, to say on the outside of the box when you are looking at a roguelike. And the music in this game is phenomenal.
Is it the same world you play every time?
No.
No, but I mean that this, of course, the layout will be different in the level, but
there are several worlds as well.
But like the design of this level is the same.
Yeah, it starts the same, and then you get to a different.
So you start in this Western looking.
Okay. Actually, can you maybe just mute us for a little bit and let's just listen to this music for a bit because it is.
We can just start talking.
Yeah. And here you see I've leveled up on the second level, so now I can choose perks.
Ah, okay.
First perk, and these are also random, but you know,
like which options you get.
Yeah, there are only a certain amount of them, but it's random which ones you get. So impact risk, corpses fly and hit harder, meaning that enemies that are killed will knock into other enemies and do damage. Plutonium hunger, stronger attract power, meaning that things will attract from further away. Cycling, most hit bullets become ammo, and kills lower your reload time. I'm gonna take this one because in the start of the game, early game, you want more ammo, more health. So that's the ones that I go for. So this means when I hit, it regenerates ammo. Meaning I don't have to wait for and trust that I will get the pickups that I need. And here we have our first mini-boss. They actually removed the feature. There used to be, they would zoom in on him and give his name and stuff like that. Yeah. And they took that out because it was really annoying.
Yeah, it's like the first time it's nice.
Yeah, and then, you know, every time you get to this level, it pops up.
But I think that's the thing that in general I would like in games is that the first time you play the game, something like that happens. Maybe even just do a skip button there because it's like if you're playing on a different account or whatever. But after that,
it broke the the pacing.
Yeah.
Oh, grenade launcher, nice. And ammo for the grenade launcher. Actually, I want the laser pistol.
Do you know how much this is and how much Luftrausers is?
Oh, pricing-wise?
Yeah.
I don't have it in front of me, but you can look it up on Steam. Now here I have some other perks, lucky shot, some kills regenerate ammo. That's a good one to get. Equalize better accuracy, laser brain. Now I have a laser weapon, but I'm almost out of ammo. So I might need to drop it soon, so I don't think I'm gonna go for ammo again.
All right, and we should give away the last code as well. Do you have an idea for what
so after I die on this one or the next one, we'll see which world I'll get to on that live.
So what world are you in now?
I didn't check. It says, at the start of on the load up screen. But here you see I'm down in the sewers. And now I only have the grenade launcher, which is not that good because of course it does damage to me as well.
Yeah, if you're close. But you can shoot the walls as well.
Yeah, destructible environments.
Oh.
That's too close.
That's a sticky situation to get in.
So now, I got some lasers. Got 8 shots. in order to either find more ammo or another gun. Ah, shit.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you died in level 2-1.
Yeah. Did not reach the nuclear throne.
So what? I'm just for people guessing. So this is the second world, or
yes, World 2.
Okay.
Part 1.
Okay. And do they guess the parts as well? How many parts is there? I'm just thinking. So there's like if 20 people guess this is there.
Yeah. Let's play through and let's see, because I don't remember how many parts are
okay.
in each world. So we'll start again with another character. I actually like this one a lot, the Crystal, because he has a shield.
Branko says Luftrauser is 120 Swedish kroner.
Yeah, sounds about right.
So that is the standard downloadable game price, which is like 10 euros or $15 or something like that, probably. Maybe 15 euros. Oh, 10 euros, you could do that right, probably. But that price range is
yeah. And now the thing is also you need to be strategic on in which
$8.99 and NT is $11.99 on Steam. Just
so you need to be strategic in which order you kill the foes, because when you kill the last guy, a portal will open up and just suck you in. So you might miss some of the chests.
Pick up the stuff.
Yeah.
So you will be sucked in no matter what. It's not, you don't need to run over to it.
If you get too close to it.
Okay, but if you kill it a little bit away, then you don't.
Yeah, like here, for example.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But I'm just okay. And you could turn into a crystal.
Yeah. And the crystal shield. Okay, let's see. And here you can see we have a new perk that they've added, which has, not quite finished art. Because, like I said, they update the game every week.
Okay.
More speed, damage taken as dealt to all enemies. Some kills regenerate HP. That's what we want. We want increase in health, increase in ammo in early game.
Another thing I just want to say, I really like this early access stuff, and I've enjoyed being in a lot of betas. I think people just need to remember that
it is early.
Yeah.
It is going to change.
And yeah. First thing, things can change. You might love something that will be pulled from the game because it breaks it or they decide something else.
Yeah, but then, when you're in the early access, be vocal.
Yeah, for sure. But it's just know that it could change.
Yeah.
And then so if you want to be sure it's the game you want, wait until the game is done. But I think it's really cool doing it. And yeah, remember, there will be bugs in the game, most likely.
I wonder if this is far enough away. Yeah, okay.
But I like options, so if people want this, it's cool.
Nice.
So now you're in what world?
It'll show when it loads up. Last wish, get full health and some ammo. Titanium hunger, recycle band. I'm actually gonna... Yeah. More bullets.
1-3 we're in now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it goes to 4 and then change it to world, but we'll see.
Okay.
Hopefully, if I survive this.
So I guess people can start guessing as well if they want. So you want to guess?
Yeah, in the run after this one.
Yeah. Which world does Dori die in? So it could be 1-3, it could be 2-2, or 5-2, or how many worlds is there in the end?
I haven't gotten past 4.
Okay.
So bear that in mind.
But there should be a 5 at least.
No idea. Because like I said, I haven't.
Okay. But you didn't get to it, so there will be more.
Yeah. I mean, it depends on...
How long did you get in for?
I don't remember.
I guess the boss could be at the end of 4.
Yeah. Because there is a boss that I keep dying on, which is just insane, the jump in difficulty.
Okay.
Here we go.
Have you actually encountered bugs in this?
Yeah, I've had some crashes, and Like every time as well.
So now it moved to 2-1, so it looked like it was 1-3 and then 2-1.
And now it's spawned me just right in the middle of a rat infestation. I need to find a quiet place. There we go. I can work myself out of this corner. As you can see, because I got the perk that hit bullets turn into ammo.
Then you can just spiral into madness.
And of course, don't go into the green poison.
Yeah, and it's another Luftrauser's code we're giving away now.
We don't have any codes for Nuclear Throne, unfortunately, but I do recommend buying it because
how much? That was $11.99 now. Yeah. It's like it might be $8.99 as well when the game is out then.
Because I've had a lot of fun playing.
So you died in 2-1. All right. So this is the run. No, let's do another one because people haven't started guessing. Yeah. So now is the final one. When Dori is done with this run,
final warm up,
then there will be no more guessing.
Let's see.
So Branko's guessing 3, but you need to guess 3-1, 3-2, or 4-1, or 4-2, or 4-3, or whatever.
Then, hey, maybe I'll spawn into a bonus level and all bets are off. And I'll do...
So I guess could also be die in bonus level?
Yeah. Let's see.
Can you die in the bonus level? Okay.
Okay, high rate of fire, steroid C's, double wielding. And then for the proper run, I'm gonna do random, so I don't know which one.
Oh shit, son. Yay. This actually reminds me of course I'm gonna bring up Last of Us, but I just read that with the PS4 version, there's gonna be a new difficulty. And I think the hardest one is hardest not.
Yeah.
But I was actually thinking that could be a game that might be interesting if you had only one life. Could you imagine? Because apparently the developer had said that the new thing, you'll get a trophy for completing a game on that. That will probably be the hardest trophy you'll ever get.
Yeah. But if there's only one life to get through
that could
the
be
entire
because I'm just thinking that as it is now, the hardest thing is like you won't have the hearing through walls. You won't have all those abilities, all the stuff that like helps you in the game will be turned off. But that could be because I'm just like, how can it be harder? But if that could be something like that. Could you see them doing that?
Yeah.
That would be insane.
Yeah.
And then when you hear the clickers, then you're like, oh.
More item drops or...
So...
Yeah, more item drops.
For people guessing in chat, you need a point number, so it needs to be 1.2 or 3.
Yeah, it goes up to 3 and then jumps up to the next.
So Biohazard says 3-2.
Okay. I can see that happening.
Yeah, I think so far you've made it to 2 and 3 has been the area where you've died.
There we go. Now these two are killer. I have a crossbow, which is basically one shot, one kill, and the laser, which can go through multiple enemies.
I like someone guessing like 5 or 6 then. It was like further than you've ever made it.
Hey.
Unknown territory.
Put the pressure on.
And we don't know how many levels there are. Dori has so far died in 4 point something.
Yeah. Oh, should I do double crossbow? And max bolts, nice.
Akimbo crossbow. All right.
Okay, and what do we
So
go
we
for
have
here?
Biohazard saying 3-2. Simban says 3-4. I actually think there's only
up to 3, and so
usually it could be a 3-4. Yeah. But we've been the first couple. There's been 3. Branko says 3-1.
I'm gonna take. Don't need melee range. Higher ammo max.
Cobran says 2-3.
Yeah, higher ammo max. So 1-3.
So we have 3-2, 3-1. Simban says 3-4. So we'll see what he changes his guess to. And Cobran says 2-3. Is there any of the characters that are like absolutely terrible?
There's one that I don't really get what the special power is all about. I can't remember the name.
I'm just thinking, could there be a case where it's just like a terrible one you get and then you die in the first one?
No, not. Not like that. It's just, you know, the special power will be useless, so I'll just have to focus on using the weapons.
Can you mention some of the special powers here?
Well, like this one, this guy is on steroids, so he can dual wield weapons. Then we had the fish. He can do like a strategic roll.
Yeah.
Out of danger.
Tiger says 6-1, Simon says 4-1.
6-1. God damn.
Yeah.
Now I don't even know if the game goes that far yet, but
just blew our minds. I like that.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Maybe he just has the game where he's like, I don't need it. Just let me look cool in the chat.
Okay, so now the police is looking for me.
Tsunai says 2-1. So let's go through them again. Biohazard says 3-2. Ranko says 3-1. Coburn says 2-3. Simban says 6-1. Simban, yeah. Tiger says 6-1. Simban says 4-1. Tsunai says 2-1.
That took a lot of health HP. Fuck.
So when Dori dies, it's the next run that will count. And for people just joining, we are playing
Nuclear Throne.
And we're giving away a Luftrausers code that we just played the hour before. So if you missed it, you can go back and watch the replay tomorrow. And there should also be an interview up tomorrow about the game.
Yes, about both of these games, actually.
Okay. I need to sit up properly so I don't ruin my back again.
Yeah, you pulled your back playing Titanfall.
Yeah.
That's quite an achievement.
I mean, it is turning into an esport game, right? Sport injury.
Okay. I'm gonna stick with dual wielding crossbows. It's working well so far.
You almost ended up playing Call of Duty alone.
Yeah, that would be for the first time. No, 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 no. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. There we go. I want to go to the bottom of the map first. See if I have something here.
Actually, surprisingly, not surprisingly, I guess, but it was a lot of fun playing Titanfall.
Yeah.
I've kind of been a little bit out of that as we haven't had the game here in the office. And
I mean, the 360 version seems to be
and it's just like the thing. It was so like when the beta was out, it was like everywhere, videos everywhere, and the same when the game was just launched. And I feel like it died. Like there was no coverage of the game after. Like. And we didn't really talk about it, and now it kind of was out of my mind.
Kill slow. Oh, this is actually great for dual wielding the crossbows because they take a time to reload. So now it'll take less when I actually make a kill.
But I think it's often.
How dare you? No, okay, I can walk over it. These cars explode, so I was thinking that I had to shoot my way through it, and that would have taken away almost all of my health.
But you seem pretty big on Titanfall as well. Have you like? Isn't it true? It's like sort of out of everyone's conscience all of a sudden.
No, it's just. I mean, I didn't get it.
Oh, you didn't like it that? Oh, you didn't buy it?
I didn't get it for PC, so. I mean, it's out of my view.
But it's also like you don't.
But it has a huge player base.
Yeah, I know. It's just maybe it's just that a game that gets that much coverage when it's out, you can't keep up. That I was surprised at how much coverage that game got. And I mean, when I say coverage for us, it's also like people seem to want more videos on it. So that's why we do more on things like that. And then we just stopped, basically.
Yeah, so because cool. I mean, we have to give everything equal time. And,
but that game is still a lot of fun for sure. And they've added private matches and things, so that's cool.
And as you can see, the maps are getting bigger and bigger here. And I need to pick up these green things to level up.
Okay.
These little green slivers.
Okay. Oh, those, okay. Because there's still other green marks on the ground now. So you've gone further this time. This is 3-something now?
Yes, let me see. No, I'm gonna keep. I like this run. This is a good run. So I'm at 3. I'm going to 3-2 right now. Now this doesn't count for winning the code, but it's a good indication of what I might do Oh shit.
Well, we'll see. We'll see how good of an indication it is.
I said it might.
Yeah.
Okay, level 5. Nice.
I know we haven't streamed the Stick of Truth yet, and at this point, I don't think it will happen.
Nah, we'll see. Might do it for Christmas. It's a Christmassy kind of game.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't think you should expect it happening right now. At least now it's like there's other games coming out. We'll
this is actually kind of hard because I have these 2 lasers, and there are enemies on this map that have a laser, which normally I would see. Oh, they're aiming at me. Now I need to get out of the way. But now I can't really tell because. Oh come on! How dare you! I can help. Yes.
Yeah, and besides all our surprise stuff tomorrow, we'll be streaming Child of Light on Wednesday. And I actually don't think we've decided on Thursday yet. Oh yeah, we have the Wii U, old retro games.
This might actually be an entrance into a bonus level. Oh, here's the police. They're after me as well.
Did you ever get to play Last of Us actually?
Nope.
And you talked about you really wanted to?
Well,
I guess not enough to do it.
I'm just waiting for.
But are you think you'll play it now on the PS4?
Yeah.
Think so? Stay in the office or something?
Or actually, I might actually buy a PS4 now.
Oh shit. Ooh. Who would that should have been a bet. Will Dori buy a PS4 after or before Nick? That seems like that would have been crazy.
Yeah, I mean the Vegas odds would have been.
Yeah, you could have made a lot of money on that bet. But we'll
boiling
see.
veins, no damage from.
Maybe that will make me give up on that whole thing as well. That I'm like, I need to play Last of Us again.
Let's regenerate some ammo. I'm getting.
But for people people are talking Stick of Truth now. You've played it and actually really enjoyed it, right?
Yeah, I finished it. It's phenomenal if you like South Park.
Yeah. So that's not why we're not streaming. It's just timing and everything again.
It's also a game that's kind of hard to stream because it's a lot of dialogue and story and.
Yeah, I guess spoilers in that way.
Yeah, and also just talking over it. How can we be funny over? Well.
I think I've been known to drop a joke or two once in a while.
Okay, so I haven't gotten past this guy yet because I've always spawned in his area, but this time I spawned outside of it, so who knows what can happen here.
So don't blow up the cover you have is what you're saying? If you do that, then you might be... Oh shit.
He did it. So now I'm just nailing him with everything I got.
Yeah, nail him. Did you get him?
Oh, I do believe I did.
New record.
New record.
Oh! So that was 3-3 actually. That's amazing. That is amazing. I love that you just paused and we're like, I got it.
Yeah. And then out of nowhere. Oh well, okay.
All right, so now is the run. Guesses are over. That's amazing.
God damn it.
Don't put your shield down ever. It's like always alert, like a ninja.
Randomizing.
So this is the run.
And I get the robot. Which is not great, but not horrible. This doesn't really have any special powers of note.
Was that the one you talked about? That had that was shitty?
Yeah, kind of.
Was it?
It's one of them.
Okay, but was that the one you thought of?
No. Okay. There's one that's...
Which one is the one you thought of?
It's the telekinesis. Doesn't really...
The Pokemon?
Ooh.
It'd be so funny if you died very early. Although, like, you getting to that boss, killing him, and then dying in the same level, so you actually didn't make it past that level still. That was pretty...
And now I'm out of bullets.
I might actually go watch that replay. What was the time? It was about an hour and and 25.
Oh,
just, you know,
annoying.
Buy some snacks and...
I was sure everything had died in that explosion.
We should edit that out and make us like a like a segment.
So let's see, Euphoria, slower enemy bullets, stronger drag fire, better gun nutrition. What do I want? I think I'm gonna go for, yeah. I only have 47 bullets until I pick up.
And you're in 1-2 now?
Yeah. I didn't get any alternate weapons.
So what happens if you run out of bullets?
Well, I need to run around until I find some more.
I foresee you're dying in this level. I got some more. Ooh!
Ooh,
Dori!
it's close.
So 1-2 was the correct guess.
That's what you get in roguelikes.
Let's see who is the lowest guess. Lowest guess will win a prize. I think the lowest is 2-1. So Sunai, you're getting a code for Luftrausers on Steam. Lasse will PM you. TSUNINAI.
And then this is the one.
So I actually pretty much got what I asked for. You died after the boss, and then like early on. That was amazing. Can I tell the future?
Looks like it.
Don't worry, I'll share the sports almanac with you.
And of course, this one is already going much
think
better.
we should do another
teleportation.
Sort of Olympics thing, but I think we should be way more specific with like high scores and then put it out to the viewers as well.
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking now we have trials. Pick a level on trials. Do that. Pick one of these games.
I have the screwdriver. That.
He quit. He was mocking you with that guess. He was like, "There's no way it's true. I'm just mocking Dori."
He quit in disgust.
But it's actually happened a couple of times that people have like quit out, and then, I mean, it can happen, and then if you time out or something, but people just leave, and then they won something. So stay in there if you guess, because you might win.
Until the bitter end.
I have an infamous character on my desk now that someone won but never replied. So. If you think you won that, welcome to write me, and then you can still get it. You will know when this game is going to be released?
No, they don't know.
So it's like they're working on it, and we'll see when.
Yeah, they don't know when it's going to be done. So
it's like DayZ all over again.
Oh, no!
Branko says, people with no faith are winning. What's going on here? Yeah. I guess we're not that good.
I like how you use the we.
Yeah, I was about...
We're in this together.
Well, I think now is not the time to... I've been mocking you enough as it is now.
Do I keep getting a... There we go.
I mean, I haven't done that well in Call of Duty while playing here. It's been the off round. But, I still want to do something with that where like there's a proper setup where it's not like far away from TV and everything, and then I can redeem myself.
Oh yeah, I haven't used that yet. Or you know, the lights in my eyes and the TV far away. And oh, a lot of plant upgrades.
But I was very happy with myself playing Titanfall on PC here, with the controller. Yeah. Against mouse and keyboard, and I still did fairly well.
It did decent. I like this special attack that he has, the plant growth.
This reminds me of Plants vs. Zombies.
I wonder if that's the point.
I don't, really.
Oh, that wasn't the last guy. Where are you hiding? There we go.
Think I can get a Call of Duty character in here?
Switch out this gun.
See, other things that should be coming up, we will play the Elder Scrolls Online.
Yes.
Most likely Wednesday next week, but it's not completely locked down.
War Thunder.
Sports Friends.
Yeah.
Spider-Man should happen. We have the Wii U stuff multiple times.
If we get a particularly cloudy day and block out the windows, we might get daylight on here and see if I scream like a little girl.
Should almost be like extra stream late at night or something. We have a lot of windows to block out.
That's true. Okay, I need to get me some health.
Branko suggesting a COD high score competition between you and me.
I can judge that competition right now.
Well, you did end up having a good streak in gun game when I was down to the knife.
Yeah, that's because you had a knife.
But
Don't patronize
me. I was actually very annoyed with that because like I can go all the way and then it's just like, damn, the knife is hard.
Okay, nothing to pick up. What is this? No. Ah, come on.
There we go.
Okay.
So you are in what world now?
You see one after I choose my upgrade here. Back muscle, higher rate of fire, more item drops. That's all good.
2-1, right. Yeah, and as I said, FIFA I want to do for a Champions League, and we've actually talked to Magnus about doing the same for NBA. We will be at E3 when the finals are happening, so we'll probably do it the week before. Although it could be fun at E3 to bring like a PS4 or something and then be like, oh, let's play NBA at night, but there's no way we have time for that.
I mean, we barely have time to eat.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember like when you get around lunchtime, get to an interview where they have food. Yeah. You're like, yes, yeah, I won today.
That's where the 3 rules of E3 come into play.
I actually think I made it into 5. But yeah.
Yeah. Always sit down. Always eat, and the equipment will always fail.
Then the one I would think was the third one was like, never trust the schedule.
Oh yeah, that's true. That was the third one. We added the equipment part.
I think there's one more. But yeah, I hate when you're like you eat as much as you can in the morning, and then you get, and in the first couple of interviews, there's like food. It's like, but I can't eat. And then later in the day, when you get hungry, there's no food. It's like, oh. But again, first world problems. E3 is awesome.
Yeah. And we'll be there again this year, as always. Full health and
maybe we should just skip it this year.
Yeah.
Play NBA or something.
Yeah, live stream instead.
Well, we'll see. I mean, we could leave Les at home and he could stream, and then.
I'm sure that was audible even in our mics. Oh! I ruffled the crow's nest.
I'm actually annoyed I can't remember the 5th rule. What? Oh, what was that the 5th one? Did you look that up? Where?
You need to repeat what he says.
I'll what? Okay. So Lasse says that the 5th rule was never go on the show floor, and I had written a blog
Keep
about
away
it.
from the show floor.
Keep away from the show floor.
As much as possible.
Yeah, that actually, this goes for every trade show.
Yeah.
Actually, I think E3 is the one where the show floor is most okay.
Yeah.
Gamescom is rule number 1.
Don't
avoid the crowds.
Not if you want to work.
Yeah, I guess that's bad for like. It's a little bad for people who are like there not to work, because then that's what you have. But I mean, then you also have time
bazooka.
for
I haven't seen this one before.
But like going to Gamescom and see people wait in line for like 4 hours for to play one game for like 10 minutes, that's just crazy.
Yeah.
What?
Score some swag.
Score some swag, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we don't really get a lot of that either.
It's been like really going down with that, and Benki even said that before we started, when it was Benki going with someone else.
Well, I mean,
they got a lot more.
It seems to be that the UK press got some nice swag at the Watch Dogs event the other day.
But I'm even just thinking like T-shirts. Like my first E3, I got like 25 T-shirts or something, and I think last year I got 2. Yeah. Not complaining, but it's crazy. I think it's in a way it's fine that they're like it's not prioritizing that, but it's crazy how different it is.
Work hard, party hard.
Yeah, work hard, party hard. That was the main rule as well. Let's try.
Work hard, party hard.
Yeah, this is the worst one.
Which one?
The chicken.
The chicken.
Yeah, because you start with a sword.
That's awesome.
And you can go slow-mo. Hit back the bullets.
Looks like a ninja chicken to me.
Samurai.
They were actually showing the Samurai on TV last night.
Full health and some ammo, high rate of fire, slower enemy bullets. Enemies touching you take damage. I like that one for this character.
I actually think didn't I make 10 rules last year? Yeah, okay. It's like how was that 5?
That's what happens with rules. You start out by setting some and then just grow and grow.
Yeah. I think Lee wanted them for the magazine, actually. But he only used 5. But there's a lot of rules to follow E3. It's a tough job. And it's not that far away. A month and a half.
Yep. We were signed up.
We'll be in always sunny Los Angeles. Benga says, yeah, it used to be you had to have a sports bag full of t-shirts after E3. These days I hardly get a single one. No complaints though. The miss-hit ratio in the terms of size and design of E3 shirts was abysmal.
Yeah, it's always like, oh, we have a medium, and then it's an American medium.
But I like that still. I gave away so many t-shirts, like friends and stuff, before. Well, and I still have a lot of them, obviously, because I'm always wearing gaming t-shirts now.
Taken out.
So that one's hard.
Yeah, I don't like that character. This one is actually pretty okay.
But I'd still say, I mean, if you're not in the press or something, you won't get into E3. But if you're going to like PAX or something, I'd say, don't fill up your suitcase. No. Make sure you have room, because you will get stuff or buy stuff or something.
We're complaining about swag because the swag for the press has gone down, but not for the general consumer. At E3 it's lower.
And I mean, we're not complaining like that. I think it's okay, just as Bengt is saying, but it's just an observation. Actually, also booth babes have changed a lot, I think.
Yeah, and I think that's actually a positive.
Yeah, I like that a lot. I like that there's stuff like that, but now it's more that it's not just babes, it's people dressed up, whether it's a guy or a girl.
That's at like PAX and stuff like that. There's cosplayers. Yeah. That's a different thing. That's people that genuinely
cosplayers makes it sound like it's people who are like there like on their own will. How do you want to say?
Yeah, I mean that's what it is.
But I mean at E3 and other events as well, people are hired to be dressed up. I remember they had these two huge space marines at one point fighting each other. I mean, that stuff is really cool. They had a really cool Joker chick, actually, who was hilarious. And that's a booth babe, but she was dressed up as something and she wasn't, you know, skimpy outfit. She was hilarious. She was like saying funny lines and stuff. You're on fire right now, Dori.
Yeah, the siren. Oh, it actually diminishes my health to call forth my allies. That would have been good to know beforehand. Now that I have health here. Okay.
Actually, people are saying in chat you could get like bags or something. It's like you also used to get like bags more, which was really awesome. And then be like, oh, got this free bag and you're filling up a free t-shirt. But you would also used to get a lot more weird stuff where I like t-shirts is something I like. It's something you can use. And if you don't like it, you can give it to someone, or if it's too big or too small, you can give it to someone that fits it. Or like some of the weird stuff you get sometimes, like what am I gonna use this for? No! Just gonna die. How do you regen health? Health kits,
yeah.
Like old school.
Yeah, like this one
right here. It's weird how like used to we've gotten with like
yeah, with the blood vision where blood fills up your eyes and it just drains away. Yeah.
Like I remember playing Wolfenstein and you could run around like for a long time. You know there's like these hard enemies in there but you had no health, and there was like although now like playing Call of Duty and stuff, you like regen health, but they've kind of countered that with if you go prone too long, often they will just grenade spam you like crazy. Alright, Les has posted my blog in the chat if people want to see. I can't open it, but there's apparently priceless pictures there. There's apparently, I remember now. Do you remember we went to the Saints Row party? Yeah. So there's a picture of me with a giant purple dildo.
Yeah, with the Saints Row purple dildo baseball bat. Oh, what the hell! Out of nowhere with the sneak attack. What time is it now? We still got 15 minutes. Yeah. I want to get past that goddamn boss.
Well, you did. What was it that actually killed you?
I didn't see.
You were just like, you're not paying attention, then you get...
Yeah.
Oh.
It hurts.
The feels.
No. One in the chest.
I love that it says 102%. Stuff like that. It's not 100% loaded.
No, it's loading everything.
It's annoying that why can't I open the link? Goddamn link. Come on. Oh, did I make it work? Again, just for people joining late, or if you have missed it, so we've been playing Luftrausers and
Nuclear Throne.
We've been giving away some codes for Luftrausers, but we're still giving away two. One for the best comment in the chat, which I guess we should look at soon.
Yeah. And for those of you watching the replay on YouTube, this is your chance. Throw in a comment and win a code. Less enemy HP. Sounds like a good idea.
You know, I'll run down these 10 rules. It's actually pretty fun. First rule V3, always sit down.
Yeah.
Second rule
V3. If there's
V3,
a chance, if you have...
And I love the picture of me is me lying down on like a couch where you're supposed to sit. It's just like...
Yeah, if the PR says, oh, yeah, we'll start the interview in 5 minutes, he means 10.
Yeah, and if he says now, you still sit down, because it might be delayed a minute.
Yeah.
Second rule V3, always eat.
Yeah, if there's, if you're offered something to drink, if you're offered something to eat, say yes.
And if
take it.
If you can't eat or drink, but you can put it in your pocket,
put it in
your pocket. Third rule of V3, never trust the schedule.
Yeah, because it's always wrong.
Yeah. Well, it's like most of it is okay, but it's like something we get delayed or schedule. One year, someone, what was it? That was at Gamescom, I think, where someone had to go to the hospital, one of the devs. And we're like, oh, that's like their excuse of getting out of it. And then when we came back, he had like a cast on or something. Yeah. Fourth rule of E3, your equipment will fail.
Yeah. You will run out of batteries in the middle of an interview.
I've had, that was not at E3, that was a Call of Duty thing where my batteries exploded in the light and it was like leaking.
Leaking acid down on the camera and your hand.
On my hand. Finished the interview like a boss and then went and washed my hand. That's the way you do it. Fifth rule, avoid the show floor. Sixth rule, how would you translate that? It's get swag.
Yeah.
Pick up the swag.
Yeah. Ask for the t-shirts, get them. They're not gonna offer them to you when you are pressed.
Oh yeah, that was the point. It's like sometimes like you would go back and someone else would have gotten like a cool thing and be like, oh, I just asked for it. And I'm like, I should and like pick it up if you get stuff and then we could give it away in competitions or give it to friends. Seventh rule, E3 is better with your best friend. There's a picture of me and Sly Cooper, that's probably why I did it. But it is fun to go to, if you go to an event, do it with your friends. It'll be way more fun to do it together. Yeah. I think that's sort of the point. Eighth rule, work hard, party hard.
Yeah, always. Party as hard as you work.
Ninth rule. No! Ninth rule, be sure to be accredited. Like, if there's things you can sign up for it.
Yeah. That goes for parties and press junkets.
Yeah. 10th rule, enjoy it. I think that's mainly for us. We can be a little bit, first world problems, complaining about some of this stuff, because it is hard work, but you need to remember that it's fun. And I think it goes for people going as well, if you're going to the show floor of Gamescom, or you're going to PAX, like if you have to wait in line for hours for a game, remember you're there to have
make it fun. I mean, bring something to the queue, or
But just remember, okay, maybe I have to wait in line for quite a long time, but I'm here because I want to play this cool game that no one else would. Well, there'll be other people, but only people going will get to play it. So and there's a lot of other pictures in my blog if you want to. I think it's actually an article that Lee did from my blog. Yeah. So there's actually a lot of pictures from that.
Yeah, we'll put that in the description.
Yeah, it's like my 10 rules, like my pictures, but it's like there's pictures from I think Glass and Dori as well in the bottom of the article if you want to see like behind the scenes stuff of us barbecuing and running around and stuff like that.
And we're thinking we're gonna try to make like a behind-the-scenes video. We did that 2 years ago. We might do that again this time around if people are
there's the infamous night at the Saddle Ranch as well.
But okay, we've been talking about like E3 for a while now. I want to get back to this game and how much it fucking kicks ass. I love this game, even though it's apparently not even half finished.
All right, I did something very bad now because I, of course, left the chat. So I think Lasse will pick the best comment.
Yeah.
Because I don't have it anymore. So now is the time to kiss up to Lasse. No pressure. But I can't see the old ones. So Lasse will pick a comment.
Yeah, so even though I haven't made it past that boss and not particularly good at the game, I love this game. You
had 2 missions for today. Beat Mike's score.
And get past that boss.
I'd give you half a point. You did get past the boss, you just didn't finish the level.
Okay. So you're not gonna string me on a technicality?
No.
Okay.
I'm actually gonna let you save that on a technicality. But technically, you did actually get past the boss.
Okay, let's see. Better accuracy, rapid pause. Oh, more item drops. Yeah.
Oh, apparently there's a picture of you with almost no beard as well.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
That happens every now and again.
You seem to be doing the same thing as me. Like, of course, you wait longer, but like, you let the beard grow and then you shave it off.
Yeah. I mean, this isn't a stylistic choice.
It's laziness.
It's just laziness. I don't want to shave in the morning and then, okay, I'll do it once and then just, it'll come back.
But you know, I've always thought of laziness as a stylistic choice.
Yeah, okay. I can dig it.
It's a fashion thing. All right, so we're back.
Yeah.
I don't know, should we just redo the whole thing, or?
You think they'll notice the edit?
No. But yeah, so guys, thanks for watching. Remember, we're streaming every day from 4 till 6 Central European time. If you missed part of the stream, you can always go watch the replay. Today we have been playing 2 games from Vlambeer.
Yeah, from Vlambeer, Luftrausers and Nuclear Throne, which is still in early access, so you should get in on that. And yes, as you said, from 4 to 6 every weekday, or until the computer crashes like it did today.
And we'll be back tomorrow with some very special stuff that we actually can't say yet. Multiple cool things, so join us then. Yeah, and thanks for joining.
Yeah, see you on the flip side. Think they'll notice that cut?
No.
Ah.